Good morning, everyone. It's Tess, and today is tip 203. And I decided to flip in the other direction today. Since yesterday was anger, today I'm going to say finding hope. I think really what I'm finding is really a lot of articles are either shifting positive or shifting negative. You'll see a lot of similar hints, but maybe something will hit you at one point in time, or it's a reminder to me of what direction I'm headed in. And I like the idea that phrase "finding hope" has always been something that kind of touches me. So what I did is I found an article by somebody called Martin Seligman, Seligman. He's considered the anti-maximalist, and it's from August 31st, 2020. And he said, finding hope, 18 ways to find hope when you're feeling down and out. So during the middle of all this that we're going on, these are his pointers, or what he has found gives him hope. And he started right off the bat with, what is hope? Hope is defined from Merriam-Webster as hope is a desire with expectation of obtainment or fulfillment. And that is something we all want to achieve things in life. And hope is needed to get us maybe motivated to start to do some changes. It says hope causes the brain to release endorphins, which are similar to morphine, and that they think that this gives us a feeling of strength to overcome anything in our way. So if we can find that way to kind of pump up a little bit of hope, it might move us along a little bit faster, enjoy the journey, and be more willing to take some steps that don't feel comfortable. Now, here are his 18 tips. The first one is believe you can achieve your goals. And I think that's basically for all of us. If you decide, well, it's going to be too hard, I don't think I can do it, I don't want, those are additional obstacles to overcome. So it is kind of in shifting the way you think. What little thing can I do? Instead of what can I do, what little thing can I do? Do that little thing today. 30 days from now, what kind of momentum have you built, and where are you sitting? Number 2, reflect on past successes. Keep a list of those. Even athletic things. I never thought I had an athletic bone in my body. And when I signed on for a 300-mile bike ride and actually pulled it off, that was a pretty amazing day. And I had carried the medal from it for 30 days in my pocket. So if I think sometimes I can't achieve things, pull that out. I got my college degree. It may have taken me 20 years because I worked a full-time job at the same time, but I did it. So in cases where you're starting to struggle, stop holding on to the garbage crap that blocked you and start holding on to the positive things, the achievements that you've had, and then keep building that little treasure chest with more things down the road. Practice prayer and meditation. We know that we want to clear the negative thoughts out. Prayer and meditation can help you to release the negative thoughts and put you into a place of positive thinking. Uncertainty. Use uncertainty as a tool. Instead of saying, a lot of people fail at this, say, there's always going to be something that somebody didn't see, and I'm going to find that missing little piece that somebody didn't see. They were even saying like diseases, if somebody was to get a disease, look at the opening where, somebody may have succeeded and they don't know a lot about this area of it. So I'm gonna succeed in the area they don't know. I'm gonna beat the odds. I'm gonna do what they thought would never be done. Focus on positive. And this I do a lot of, like with vision boards and photographs and pictures, like things to remind you. You want to be able to shift. When your mind starts going to monkey brain, negative land, you want to find a way to shift it back to somewhere positive and hopeful. And life feels better when you live in a hopeful place. Don't allow yourself to fall into that negative, because then it kind of does give you permission not to try. The next item, and getting into the positive place, sometimes it's going to mean turning off the news and maybe those type of things that you watch that bring you to a negative place. Somebody recently told me that when they go to movies, they will only go to movies that at the end of the movie, even if it takes them into a deep well, they'll only go to a movie if they know it ends with them in a positive place, because they don't want to leave the movie feeling despair and unhappy. So that's another thing to think about. Then they said, I like this one. Number 6 is be creative. Creativity, it's a belief that there is more than one way. It's an opportunity to try new things. And then it's an opportunity to take a bunch of little things that didn't even connect and maybe make them mean something totally different. Creativity is fun and it's exciting. It's adventurous. It's new. Everything we have now is because somebody had creativity and somebody did something that everybody else told them couldn't be done. So we need to tap back into that excitement to prove somebody wrong. Let's find the things to be excited about. Number 7 is find humor, and humor is a really important one. We all know that a good laugh, a belly laugh, where tears will come out of your eyes, can reset your whole mood. So if you need a 15-minute YouTube video, do something to find that excitement so you can enjoy life again. Social support, online groups. A lot of us have Doc V. Find the groups or the bariatric. Hi, John. Good to see you. Find the groups that will like pump you up and make you feel good. And I'm going to kind of caution you too. If you get into groups and you're finding that they're kind of pulling you down, then that might be time to release them. Wish them well, but release them if you can't connect. If you find you're being pulled into a negative place, don't let it happen. It's time to move on. Wish them well and move along. Develop a path. I thought this was great. And I think this is even something we talk about a lot in group with Doc V. Oh, thanks, John. You have a great day too. We develop a path, and I kind of like, even my weight loss journey, I know that every so often I have to make some kind of a change. Am I going to walk a second time during the day? Am I going to narrow the window of hours I eat? Am I going to remonitor? Am I getting enough water? Do I need to pump that up? Is it time to try a new vegetable or a new dish? Have I gotten into a routine? Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. So always find a path and make changes along the path. But I think don't be married to the path. If things are starting to stumble a little bit, look for something else to create a path so that there might be another avenue that you can go down that you didn't see before. Role models, Doc V is big about that. Look for somebody who's succeeded in the journey that you want to take, because they can give you shortcuts and make the journey to your destination faster. 11 is do what you can. Find something outside your normal routine. Is there a new class to take? You know, it's funny, but it's been years now, but one of my friends, they wanted to scuba dive, and it was, and me, I'm really bad about this, but it was like, I don't think it would be for you. I don't think you can do it. And I'm like, yeah, well, watch me, you know? So that was another thing I did, is scuba diving. And even the scuba diving was funny too, because the instructor pulled me off to the side about 2 weeks before we were going to test for our scuba licenses. And he said, you're a weak swimmer. I don't think you can make it. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't make it? So I started swimming 100 laps a day in the pool at the gym. And by the time we tested 2 weeks later, I beat every girl in class and 5 guys. And he just stood there dumbfounded with his mouth open. He goes, as soon as this is over, you and I need to talk. And he's like, what did you do? And I'm like, don't tell me I can't do something. So find that fun and flip it. And then leave somebody with their mouth dropped open, because that's kind of fun. Number 12, try some mindfulness. And this is really important for all of us. We tend to sometimes fall into that ruminating about the past, and we got to let that go and look to the future. Or not, I got to take that back. Don't focus so far in the future and so far in the past. Try to make sure that your actions are getting you forward today. So living in the past and living too far in the future, you're not really enjoying the moment. You're not mindfully enjoying today's moment and mindfully trying to make some kind of a step today that's going to make each tomorrow better. Then number 13 is do acts of kindness. I think we all know that that feels good. Just seeing somebody smile or seeing somebody be surprised, it is very heartwarming, and we all love that. It makes you feel connected, and it's a great place. And a lot of my friends that I have now, I've met through organizations that we were volunteering for. Another one, 14, lean on your faith. If you're having a time of struggle, you might want to reach out to one of the members of your church, and they can be a source that you can lean on and help you through. Number 15 is focus on positive news story, focus on positive YouTube videos, focus on things that can make you feel good. Number 16 is motivational videos. I'm going to look for it, but Successories used to have a big iceberg. And what it would kind of show you is, and this is like life, there's a little piece of an iceberg above the water and a big, huge area of it below the water. Our opportunities for making things different in life are that big part of the iceberg that is underneath the water that we haven't even tapped yet. Chase your dreams. Create dreams. The one thing that being part of this challenge has done for me in the past year is that it allowed me to remove the walls that I had blocked off of all my dreams when I thought it was too heavy to give it a chance. Chase your dreams, create new ones, and every day that goes forward, if there's an opportunity, make that dream just a little bit bigger. Only take a small step towards it, but know that there's even more out there that you can reach for. 18, small step, and I just said it, small steps. Dream big, take small steps, be willing to adjust the dream as you take the small steps because new little avenues will appear, but enjoy the journey because I'm finding this to be a whole lot of fun when you take a chance to do something different. Life doesn't have to be hopeless. Life can be exciting. This author recommends try several of these hints. Ask a friend to join you in a new class or an art project. Learn. Live an active life using these tools. Keep busy to shift your focus from worry and anxiety. I know for myself, I have started to get in the habit of when I wake up in the morning and my mind starts to think, I know it really tends to like to go to bad places, so I just get up. Why am I going to fight with it? Because it won't listen, so I just get up and get busy, and then that causes it to not allow me. I started to realize that if I woke up, I laid in bed worrying about things. If I got up and I got active and I got busy, then I didn't worry. And then what's evolved from that is I love to be outside walking and watch the sunrise. So learn to kind of make it look different. I'll quickly go through these 18 tips, and then I'm going to say, as Doc V says, Slingshot Saturday, make today count. Do something that makes you feel good, but also do something that is going to make tomorrow feel good too. So his 18 tips for finding hope: believe you can achieve your goals. Reflect on past successes. Hold them in your pocket to help you when you're down. Practice prayer and meditation because that can shift that mindset. Use uncertainty as a tool. Uncertainty, you can say, well, maybe it hasn't been done before, but I'll find a new way. Focus on positive. We know negative doesn't feel good. Be positive. Be positive you can beat the odds and you can make it different. Be creative. We know all the biggest achievements in this world have been from somebody who looked at it differently than all the rest of us. Get outside of the box and enjoy being there. Find humor. Humor kind of opens you up and lets you take chances maybe that you wouldn't have taken before. Social support. All these new friends I have that I can't wait to meet. Develop a path. And don't be married to the path. Develop a path just so that you can see you're headed somewhere, but be comfortable changing the path as you learn more information because of this creativity you're introducing in. Role models, there are people who have done it before. If they can give you pointers and get you there faster, why not? And you know what? They all love to do it. They love to guide you to get there faster. Find something outside of your normal routine. It'll open up the world to you and, again, help you get there faster. Good morning. Then it says mindfulness, which means don't get too far in the past, don't get too far in the future. Try to make yourself live in today. You know there are goals you're reaching for, but try to make sure it's just the little steps today. Look at the now. What's that little thing you can do now? Acts of kindness, we know those make us all feel good. It kind of pumps you up. When you totally catch somebody off guard, and the best ones are when it's somebody you don't even know. And then lean on your faith. If you're having struggles, reach out to somebody from your church or from your organizations where you find support and let them help you through. Positive news, positive movies. You want to end your day in a positive place, in a feel-good place. Motivational videos. Doc V does a lot of motivational videos to kind of keep us, hi, hello, hello, hello. So try to find those things to keep you going. Chase your dreams. Life is sad if you don't have dreams. There's always something to work for, and you can always take a little step towards it. And then be open to watch the dreams open up more and more as time goes forward. And then small steps, and it'll spark interest. So I know I've had a couple people come on board, so I'll just go through those 18 tips to finding hope again. And then I'll say, enjoy this Saturday, make it count, take some small step, keeping your range open, because there's always opportunities for something amazing. So first one is believe you can achieve your goals, reflect on past success, practice prayer and meditation, use uncertainty. Just because it hasn't been done before doesn't mean you can't be the one to find a different way. Focus on the positive. If you need pictures or vision boards, put things that make you feel good, because that'll bring you into that happy place. Be creative. Nothing that's beautiful in this world that came outside of a box. We all know that the world we live in today looks very different than it was 100 years ago. I often think about that. My grandparents dated on horseback, and that's pretty, look at where we're at now. Find humor. Find a YouTube video that makes you laugh. Develop a path, but don't be married to it. As you grow, as you learn, and as you meet new people, they might give you shortcuts or new little branches that you want to go off on. Enjoy it. Role models. There are people out there who've accomplished what you want. Let them guide you. You can get there faster, and then you can become a role model to somebody else. Do what you can. Find something outside of your routine, something a little bit different, because it always opens up a new door, a new road, a new path. Try to stay in today, making a change today, because it will lead you to tomorrow. But if you get too far out, you don't really think that you can get there. So just worry about that one little thing you can do today. Acts of kindness always make us feel good. Lean on your faith for a person that can help you when you're struggling, and then you can give that gift to someone else. Positive news, positive videos in YouTube, and then chase your dreams. Chase your dreams. No dream is too big, and be ready to adjust that dream as time goes on. And the same thing we all know. I know a lot of this stuff always sounds repetitive, so maybe that's the lesson we all need to learn. Small steps, small baby steps, and adjust, and you'll get where you are. Don't ruminate on the past. Don't ruminate on negative feelings. Make today exciting, enjoyable. Look at a new path. Look at a new person. Look at a new avenue. Make this weekend fun, and make it a step towards a future that you never dreamed of today. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and thanks you guys for being here. Have a great one.